Okay, so the recording has started. You people put your attendance and please let me know that my voice is clearly audible. Okay, and now I'm sharing my screen with you. Screen is also visible and my voice is also audible. There is no any kind of a disturbance or the background noise from my side. Okay, so I have got the confirmation from few students, so that we can continue with our syllabus. Okay, good. So as you all know, we have completed our science 1 syllabus, correct? Now what we are going to do is we are going to revise the syllabus, okay, and we are going to solve lots of practice tests or it. Okay, so today we are going to revise 6th chapter and if possible the 7th chapter. Okay, so these two chapters we will be revising in today's lecture. Okay, so refraction of light. You have learned about reflection of light in the previous standard or maybe in the 8th standard. Okay, and you know the difference between reflection and refraction. Okay, so I'm just gonna read this. We have seen that generally light travels in a straight line. Because of this, if an opaque object lies in its path, a shadow of the object is formed. We have also seen in previous classes that these shadows change due to change in relative positions of the source of light and the object, but light can bend under some special circumstances as we will see below. सो ये जो शैडो लाइट की वजह से गिरता है, दैट इज रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट का जो फिनोमेना है उसके वजह से हमें शैडो इफेक्ट दिखाई देता है. एंड वी हैव डन सेवरल एक्सपेरिमेंट्स इन द 9th स्टैंडर्ड आई गेस. सो what is a refraction means bending of light while traveling from one medium to another medium. So to observe refraction in real life, they have given us two activities. Okay, so what is the material or what are the materials that we need? Glass, 5 rupees coin, pencil, metallic vessel, etc. So the first one is, first activity, take a transparent glass and fill it with water. Dip some portion of pencil vertically in water and observe the thickness of the portion of the pencil in water. Now keep the pencil inclined to water surface and observe its thickness. So it is very easy experiment. We have discussed this experiment while we were taking this chapter as well. So what will be the change in thickness of pencil? Pencil will appear little bit thicker than the original size. Okay, so ये जो पेंसिल है हमारी, जो हमने पानी में उसका पोर्शन डिप किया है, वो डिप किया हुआ पोर्शन हमें थोड़ा सा थिक दिखाई देगा, isn't it? और जो पानी के बाहर पोर्शन है वो थोड़ा सा हमें थिन दिखाई देगा as compared to the portion inside the water. So again, second activity is there. What we have to do, we have to put 5 rupees coin in a metallic vessel. Okay, and now we have to go away from that vessel such that this coin completely disappears from our eyesight. Okay, so मतलब हमें वो कॉइन दिखाई, हमें क्या करना है, एक बर्तन में उस या फिर एक वेसल में उस कॉइन को रखना है एंड वी हैव टू गो अवे फ्रॉम द वेसल. किस तरह से हमें दूर जाना है, जैसे कि वो बर्तन तो हमें दिखाई दे रहा है लेकिन वो जो कॉइन है जो बर्तन के अंदर रखा है, वेसल के अंदर रखा है, वो हमें धीरे धीरे दिखना बंद हो जाए, इस हिसाब से हमें उस वेसल से दूर चला जाना है. Okay, so after that what we are going to do, we are going to put some water inside the vessel and apparently the coin will start to appear. मतलब वो जो coin है वो हमें दिखना शुरू हो जाएगा. Okay, uh, so ये किस वजह से हो रहा है, what is the reason behind it? जब उस वेसल में पानी नहीं था तब वो कॉइन हमें नहीं दिख रहा था. वी हैव नॉट चेंज द पोजीशन ऑफ वेसल एज वेल एज पोजीशन ऑफ आवरसेल्व्स. ओके, हम भी उसी जगह पे है, वेसल भी उसी जगह पे है, लेकिन पहले हमें कॉइन नहीं दिख रहा था, अब हमें कॉइन दिख रहा है क्योंकि एक डेंसर मीडियम आ गया, दैट इज वाटर, एंड the phenomena of refraction of light came into the existence or came into the scene. Okay, so this is what we can say, refraction of light. Now light changes its direction when going from one transparent medium to another transparent medium. This is called refraction of light. This is the definition of refraction of light. Light changes its direction when going from one transparent medium to another transparent medium. This is called refraction of light. Now let me just come back to the chat box and let me check whether am I audible and my presentation is also visible, because today I am not on Wi-Fi, I am on mobile network. So everyone please give your confirmation. Okay, thank you Atharva, very good. Lavanya, Tanvi, okay. Okay, okay, good, 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 Bhairavi. Okay, oh, so let me just go back to the. So there is another activity. So this activity is of glass slab. Okay, so एक glass slab हमें इस तरह से लेना है, and we have to ऑब्जर्व द पिंस थ्रू इट। मतलब कि लाइट का रिफ्रैक्शन किस तरह से होता है, यह हमें ज्यादा क्लियरिटी से इस एक्सपेरिमेंट में समझ में आएगा। सो इसके लिए मैं उसकी जो एक्टिविटी की स्टेप्स है वो सारी स्टेप्स पढ़ लेता हूँ। कीप अ ग्लास स्लैब ऑन अ पेपर, ब्लैंक पेपर, and draw its outline PQRS as shown in figure 6.1. Draw an inclined straight line on the side PQ so that it intersects PQ at N. Pierce two pins vertically at points A and B along the line. Look at the pins A and B from the opposite side of the slab and pierce pins C and D vertically so that images of A and B are in line with C and D. Now remove the chip and the pins can, and draw a straight line going through pins C and D so that it intersects SR at M. Join points M and N. Observe the incident ray AN and emergent ray MD. So you can observe the incident rays like this. See, AN, this is our site, and the MD, that is refracted ray. I'm just I'll just draw it over it. Okay, see, this is the incident ray and this is the refracted ray. Okay, so इस तरह से हमें कुछ ऑब्जर्व करने को मिलेगा. Why? Because of refraction of light. Now, laws of reflection. What are the laws of reflection? So first of all, you must know two angles, that is, or this is basics are here. See, the blue one is the incident ray and the pink one is the refracted ray. Okay, and angle I is called as angle of incidence, and angle R is called as angle of refraction. So and the CD, see, this line CD is normal, this is a normal line. Now let us study the light ray entering a glass slab from air as shown in figure 6.2. Here AN is the incident ray and NB is the refracted ray. Incident ray and refracted ray at point of incidence N are on the opposite side of the normal to the surface of the slab at that point, that is CD, and the three incident ray, refracted ray and normal are in the same plane. So मैंने तीनों चीजें आपको यहाँ पे दिखा दी है. For a given pair of media, here air and glass, the ratio of sine R, sine I to sine R is a constant. Here I is the angle of incidence and R is the angle of refraction. So ये जो रेशो है, that is sin I divided by sin R, ये जो रेशो है that is nothing but refractive index of that particular or the second medium with respect to first medium. Okay, so यहाँ पे हमें कुछ इसके बारे में दिया है, that is sin I divided by sin R will be equal to some constant, and that is called N. N is called the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium. This second law is also called Snell's law. A ray incident along the normal I is equals to 0 goes forward in the same direction, that is r is equals to 0। तो इसके बारे में भी हम थोड़ा सा देखेंगे। नाउ व्हाट इज रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स? तो रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स के बारे में तो हमें पता ही है, लेकिन मैं ये पैराग्राफ पढ़ लेता हूं, जिससे कि कुछ अगर एक दो लाइंस हम भूल गए हैं तो वो हमें फिर से रिवाइज हो जाएंगी। नाउ the change in direction of light the change in direction of light ray while entering different media is different. It is related to the refractive index of medium. The value of the refractive index is different for different media and also for light of different colors for the same medium. The refractive indices of some substances with respect to vacuum are given in the table. The refractive index of a medium with respect to vacuum is called absolute refractive index. So refractive index depends upon the velocity of the light in the medium. So this thing must be remembered, that refractive index depends on velocity of light in the medium. So here are few refractive indices are given here. So these refractive indices are absolute refractive indices. That means the other medium is vacuum and sorry, first medium is vacuum and second medium is given medium, like this. Air is there, ice, water, alcohol, kerosene. So इनके रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्सेस या फिर इंडाइसेस हमें यहाँ पे दिए हैं। Now let the velocity of light in medium 1 be v1 and in medium 2 be v2 as shown in figure 6.3. The refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium 2 and 1 is equal to the ratio of velocity of light in medium 1 to that of in medium 2. सो यहाँ पे देखो, हम जो रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं ऑफ द सेकंड मीडियम, वी आर फाइंडिंग आउट रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ सेकंड मीडियम विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू फर्स्ट वन। तो यहाँ पे हम एंगल की बात नहीं कर रहे, वी आर नॉट टेकिंग इनटू द कंसिडरेशन एंगल्स, एंगल फैक्टर हम यहाँ पे कंसिडर नहीं कर रहे। व्हाट वी आर कंसिडरिंग वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट। now v1 is the velocity of light in medium 1 and v2 is the velocity of that medium, sorry, that light in the medium 2. So that will be refractive index, but it is based on or dependent on the velocity of light. Similarly, refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2 is 1 and 2. See how it is denoted. Refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2, that is represented as 1 and 2 is equals to v2 by v1. तो हम जिसके रिस्पेक्ट में निकाल रहे हैं उसकी वेलोसिटी पहले लिखेंगे हम, एंड जिस जिस मीडियम की या फिर या जिस मीडियम की हम जिस मीडियम को हम रेफरेंस नहीं मान रहे उसकी वेलोसिटी हमें सेकंड में लेनी है। नाउ इफ द फर्स्ट मीडियम इज वैक्यूम, then the refractive index of medium 2 is called absolute refractive index and it is written as n. So yeah, like this. So these three images are there, and these are very important images because a lot of concepts can be cleared from these three images only. Now first image shows that if light enters from denser from a rarer medium to a denser medium, it bends toward the normal. Okay, so यहाँ पे rarer medium जो है mostly air है and denser medium is I think glass here. So the refracted ray is bending towards normal, that is this vertical line. Okay, so this is the phenomena. Now second one, when light enters from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. As you can see, the refracted ray r or the refracted ray is moving slightly, moving away from the normal. Now when a light is incident normally at the boundary between two media, it does not change its direction, and hence does not get refracted. So this is now twinkling of the stars. So to read this paragraph, I would like to call somebody who wants to read this paragraph, twinkling of the stars. Who is willing to read the paragraph? Let me just know your names. Tanvi. Okay, very good, Tanvi. You can go ahead. Tanvi, please read the paragraph. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Twinkling of stars, local atmospheric conditions after the diffraction of light to some extent in both the examples above. The air near the hot rod of the sun is warmer than the air near the cold rod of the sun.
Tanvi, you are not audible to me. Am I audible to you, Tanvi? Wait, Tanvi. Tanvi, can other students hear me?
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
अचानक लेफ्ट झालं.
Okay, okay. No problem, no problem. Yeah. You can go ahead.
Yes, sir. In the first case above, the direction of a light rays coming from a distance keeps changing according to the laws of refraction. The light rays coming from a distant object appear to be coming from the image of the object inside the ground as shown in figure 6.5. This is called a mirage. In the second example, the direction of a light rays coming from objects beyond the holy fire changes due to the changing refractive index above the fire, thus the objects appear to be moving.
Okay, good. That's enough, Tanvi. Thank you. So see, what is mirage? We are going to learn mirage here. What is mirage? See, the tree is here, okay, and its image appears to be coming from its uh, और वी कैन से मिरर इमेज. जैसे कि ऐसे लगता है हमें कि यहाँ पे ग्राउंड पे एक मिरर रखा है एंड उस मिरर में जो इमेज इस ट्री की फॉर्म हो रही है वहां से उसकी इमेज हमें मिल रही है. लेकिन ऐसा क्यों होता है? व्हाई दिस हैपेंस? बिकॉज चेंजेस इन द रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्सेस इन द एयर, मतलब कि एयर की जो डेंसिटी है वो कम ज्यादा है. और हमने अभी अभी सीखा है कि अगर डेंसिटी चेंज होती है रेयर मीडियम से डेंसर मीडियम में या फिर डेंसर मीडियम से रेयर मीडियम में जब लाइट एंटर करती है सो इट बेंड्स ओके अकॉर्डिंगली कि कौन से मीडियम से कौन से मीडियम में वो एंटर कर रही है. नाउ एज डेंसिटी ऑफ द एटमोस्फियर इज नॉट व्हाट वी कैन से एक ही डेंसिटी नहीं है, बराबर अलग अलग डेंसिटी रह सकती है बिकॉज ऑफ टेम्परेचर. somewhere air might be denser or somewhere it might be rarer, so that's why refraction of light occurs in the air, and that's why we get to see this effect, and this effect is called as mirage. Now the second thing that is or we all have observed holy fire, okay, and the objects which are beyond holy fire, they seems to be moving, okay. Why this happens? Because the light coming from them to us is going under refraction several times, because the temperature of the air just above the holy fire is different or it is high, and that's why the air is rarer there, okay, it is rarer there, so that's why we get to see that effect. Now effect of atmospheric conditions on refraction of light can be seen in the twinkling of the stars. So we have discussed about this as well. So the light from stars comes from distant place, okay, so the distance is too much, and there is as I said, there is difference in densities of the layers between us and the stars. So जो वैक्यूम में वैक्यूम की तो डेंसिटी ऑलमोस्ट सेम ही रहेगी, लेकिन एज द लाइट फ्रॉम स्टार एंटर्स earth's atmosphere it goes under refraction, and that's why we see twinkling of the stars. Stars are self-luminous and can be seen at night in the absence of sunlight. They appear to be point sources because of their being at a very large distance from us, As the density of air increases with lowering height above the surface of the earth, the refractive index also increases. Starlight coming towards us travels from rarer medium to denser medium and constantly bends towards the normal. This makes the star appear to be higher in the sky as compared to its actual position as shown in the figure. So see, here two images are shown. First one is, see, the star's actual position is something different and its apparent position is something different, and that is because of refraction of light. Same is the case with sunset and sunrise. Okay, sun appears to be or even if the sun is already set, we can see the sun for some time, because the light coming from it is not coming in a straight line and it is bending on its way. So that's why for some time after, even after sunset, we can observe the sun. So this is nothing but the phenomena of refraction of light. The apparent position of the star keeps changing a bit. This is because of motion of atmospheric air and changing air density and temperature. Because of this, the refractive index of air keeps changing continuously. Because of this change, the position and brightness of star keeps changing continuously and the star appears to be twinkling. We do not see twinkling of planets because planets जो है वो ज्यादा दूर नहीं होते हैं as compared to stars. Okay, so which is the nearest star to us? Let me just know which star is nearest to earth. Okay, very good, Tanvi. Sun is the nearest star that is to the earth. Okay, good. Now, so planets जो हैं वो planets नजदीक होते हैं as compared to stars. Okay, as compared to even sun, Mars is closer to us, Venus is closer to us, even Mercury is closer to us. Okay, can't say about Jupiter. Jupiter might be at equidistant like sun. So planets से जो light आएगी, that doesn't appears to be twinkling. Why? Because the distance is very less, and that's why refraction will be very less. No, very less. So by sunrise, we mean the appearance of the sun above the horizon, but when the sun is somewhat below the horizon, its light its light rays are able to reach us along a curved path due to their refraction through Earth's atmosphere, as shown in the figure 6.7. Thus, we see the sun even before it emerges above the horizon. Same thing happens at the same time, at the time of sunset, and we keep seeing the sun for a short while even after it goes below the horizon. Now, so what is dispersion of light? So for dispersion of light, I would like to ask somebody to read this paragraph for me. Who wants to read the paragraph? Tanvi has read one paragraph. Now, who's the second student? Nobody wants to read the paragraph. Is it so hard? Wait, Tanvi. Let other take chances as well. Nobody wants to read the paragraph. Is it so hard? Shall I take your name? Okay, I have to take your name, I think. Nobody is voluntarily willing to read the paragraph. Amar, can you turn on your mic, Amar? Amar Lohakare, can you turn on your mic, Amar? Are you in the class? Are you with us? You have to either respond in the chat box or by turning on your mic. Amar, are you there? Okay, Amar is not there, I think. I have to note his name. Okay, Krishna. Krishna, turn on your mic. Krishna, turn on your mic. Krishna, are you there? Okay, again Krishna is not there, I think. Okay, next one is Laksh. Laksh, turn on your mic. It's okay, Amar. Even if you have network problem, you can turn on your mic still. Okay, no problem. I'll adjust. Amar, even if you mic problem, don't lie. Don't lie, Laksh. There is nothing like mic problem and all. Okay. I'm using this software for, and you are also using this software for near about a year. Okay, now. So mic problem ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. Okay, you don't need to have book. Krishna, तुम्हारे पास book होने की जरूरत नहीं है. You just turn on your mic. I'll show my book to you, and you can read from that. Okay, you are in laptop. Krishna, you don't need book. I'll show the book. You can read it. Don't waste time for others. See, few people are here for only studying, and I think we should not waste their time. Okay, so Krishna, quickly turn on your mic. I'll show you the book. Krishna don't want to turn on your mic. Okay, Laksh is again not turning on the mic. That's fine, no problem. Okay, so dispersion of light. Hold the plastic scale in your compass in front of your eyes and see through it while turning it slowly. You will see light rays divided into different colors. These colors appears in the following order: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. You know that light is electromagnetic radiation. Wavelength is an important property of radiation. The wavelength of radiation to which our eyes are sensitive is between 400 to 700 nanometers. In this interval, radiation of different wavelengths appear to have different colors mentioned above. The red light has maximum wavelength that is close to 700 nanometers, while violet light has the smallest wavelength close to 400 nanometers. Remember, 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meters. So, यहाँ पे हम वेवलेंथ के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, तो मैं आपको एक फैक्ट बताना चाहूंगा कि जो कुछ भी आप अभी कलर देख रहे हो, ओके, वॉट एवर द कलर यू आर सीइंग राइट नाउ, so that is not exactly the color. Okay, there is nothing like color in this world. Okay, there is no existence of color ऐसा कुछ होता ही नहीं. So what are we seeing? हम देख क्या रहे हैं? What is the color? It is just the wavelength. It is just the wavelength to which our eye reacts. Okay, मान लीजिए कि अगर 700 नैनोमीटर वेवलेंथ वाला एक लाइट का रे हमारी आई पे स्ट्राइक करता है, so we'll see that light as a red light. Okay, and if its wavelength is small, let us say 400 nanometers, so that light will appear as violet light. Okay, so there is nothing like color. It is just the wavelength of light that makes our eye to differentiate the or or it enables us to observe colors. Okay, so अगर सारे लाइट की वेवलेंथ एक ही बन जाए, so there won't be any phenomena called color. Okay, color ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है. So what is the wavelength to which our eye is sensitive? That is 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. इस बीच में अगर वेवलेंथ रहेगी तो वो हमारी आई को दिख सकती है, या फिर वही कलर हम देख पाते हैं. In vacuum, the velocity of light rays of all frequencies is the same, but the velocity of light in the medium depends on the frequency of light, and thus different colors travel with different velocity. Therefore, the refractive index of a medium is different for different colors. Thus, even when white light enters a single medium like glass, the angles of refraction are different for different colors. So when the white light coming from the sun through air enters any refracting medium, it emerges as a spectrum of 7 colors. The process of separation of light into its component colors while passing through a medium is called dispersion of light. Okay, so what is dispersion of light? Let us suppose the light. What is color of sun? First of all, what is the color of sun? Let me just know, students, what is color of light? Sorry, what is color of light coming from sun? What is color of sun? Does anyone knows what is color of sun? हमारे सूरज का कलर क्या है? It's in morning red. Okay, सुबह red होता है. Okay, Atharva is saying it's white, but he is not sure. Okay, Tanvi is saying it's orange. Okay, note it down. The color of our sun is white. Okay, हमारे सूरज का कलर क्या होता है? व्हाइट होता है. सुबह में वो हमें रेड दिखता है, दिन में हमें वो येलो दिखता है, लेकिन इट इज व्हाइट. ओके, डोंट बी सॉरी तन्वी, इट्स ओके, यू आर ट्राइंग. ओके, you are the only one who is attentive throughout the class. Okay, and I like that. बाकी लोग थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर जाते हैं शायद, लेकिन तन्वी कंटिन्यूअसली पूरा क्लास क्लास में ही रहती है. दैट इज वेरी गुड. नाउ, so when light starts traveling from sun and it travels towards earth, so वैक्यूम में क्या होता है? वैक्यूम में तो उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी या फिर उसकी जो स्पीड है, हर एक वेवलेंथ की स्पीड कैसी रहेगी? सेम ही रहेगी लाइट की स्पीड. सो डिस्पर्शन ऑफ लाइट कैन नॉट बी ऑब्जर्व्ड इन वैक्यूम, सो इट कैन बी ऑब्जर्व्ड इन atmosphere only. Okay, or under certain atmospheric conditions only. So we know that depending upon color, the refraction or the angle of refraction changes. Now, the process of separation of light into its component colors while passing through a medium is called the dispersion of light. Sir Isaac Newton was the first person to use a glass prism to obtain sun spectrum. When white light is incident on the prism, different colors bend through different angles. Among the 7 colors, red bends the least, while violet bends the most. Thus, as shown in figure, the 7 color emerge along different paths and get separated, and we get a spectrum of 7 colors. So जो स्पेक्ट्रम हमें दिखाई देता है 7 कलर का, वो किस वजह से देता है? दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ डिस्पर्शन ऑफ लाइट and different speed or different traveling speed of the light, and depending upon the speed of light, refractive index is there. Okay, velocity of light कहूँ या फिर मैं speed of light को, दोनों एक ही बातें हैं. Okay, so velocity different होती है अलग अलग light के wavelength की, and that's why refractive indices are also different, and that's why the light bends or it gets refracted with different angles. So the next topic is partial and total internal reflection. So partial और total internal reflection कब होता है? तो देखिए, when light enters a rarer medium from denser medium. Okay, so this line is very important. Light enters a rarer medium from denser medium. For example, let us say denser medium is water as shown in the figure, and our rarer medium is air. So it gets partially reflected. That is, the part of light gets reflected and comes back into the denser medium as per the laws of reflection. This is called partial reflection. The rest of the light gets refracted and goes into the rarer medium. So यहाँ पे अगर आप देख पाते हो तो पहला रे जो है, the first ray. Okay, so first ray, I'm not talking about the straight line. Okay, I'm talking about this one. Let me just draw it so that you will understand. Okay, I'm talking about this ray. Okay, so इस रे के बारे में मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. So the ray going outside is refracted rays. See, this is refracted ray, and This is partially reflected ray. The ray that is coming back to the medium is reflected ray, partially reflected ray. It is not completely reflected. Some part is being reflected inside the medium itself, and uh, s- uh, other part is being refracted, and it is going away from the medium, or to the other medium. As light going from denser to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. That is, the angle of incidence I is smaller than the angle of refraction R. This is shown on the left side of the figure 6.9. If we increase I, R will also increase according to Snell's law, as the refractive index is constant. For a particular value of I, the value of R becomes 90 degree. This value of I is called critical angle. तो देखिए I is what? I is, see, I is angle of incidence. So there will be a value for which value of R or the value of angle of refraction will be 90 degree. मतलब I की वैल्यू ऐसी कुछ रहेगी, लाइक 30 डिग्री, 40 डिग्री, ऐसे कुछ एंगल पे R की वैल्यू हमें 90 डिग्री मिलेगी. So that value of I for which we get the refractive or the angle of refraction as a 90 degree, that is called as a critical angle. Okay, so see, here you can see it is critical angle. For angles of incidence larger than the critical angle, the angle of refraction is larger than 90 degree. Such rays return to the denser medium as shown toward the right in the figure. So अगर हमने इससे ज्यादा angle of incidence बढ़ाया, okay, if we increase the angle of incidence than critical angle, so the angle of refraction will become greater than 90 degree, so that the complete ray will be refracted inside the medium itself, or the denser medium itself. See what word I'm using, it is being refracted. See, lekin what we will call it, we will call it as a total internal reflection. Although this is refracted ray, okay, it has bent, ये bent हो चुका है रे, जो लास्ट वन आपको दिख रहा है ना. So the angle is greater than critical angle, I is greater than critical I. So then the ray refracts such a way that it seem to be reflected, जैसे कि हमें लगता है कि रिफ्लेक्ट हुआ है उसी मीडियम से, उसी मीडियम के सरफेस में, नहीं सॉरी, उसी मीडियम के सरफेस से उसी मीडियम में फिर से वो जो रे है वो रिफ्लेक्ट हुआ है. So that is called total internal reflection. And some portion being refracted and some portion being reflected, so we'll call it as a partial reflection. Thus, all the light gets reflected back into the dense medium. This is called total internal reflection. We can determine the value of critical angle I as follows. So critical angle I की value क्या रहेगी? That will be equal to sin I only. Sin I is the value of critical angle. Rainbow is a beautiful natural phenomena. It is the combined effect of a number of natural processes. It is the combined effect of dispersion, refraction, and total internal reflection of light. It can be seen mainly after a rainfall. Small droplets of water act as small prisms. When light rays from the sun enter the droplets, it gets refracted and dispersed. Then there is internal reflection as shown in figure, and after that once again the light gets refracted while coming out of the droplet. All these three processes together produce a rainbow. तो रेनबो में हमें तीनों चीजें दिखाई देगी. कौन सी तीनों चीजें दिखाई देगी? डिस्पर्शन, डिस्पर्शन मीन्स लाइट कलर्स में स्प्लिट हो जाना, दैट इज डिस्पर्शन. रिफ्रैक्शन, रिफ्रैक्शन यानी कि लाइट का बेंड हो जाना. एंड टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शन यानी कि वो लाइट जो है कंप्लीटली उसी मीडियम में रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाए या फिर रिफ्रैक्ट हो जाए. सो दैट इज टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शन. दिस फिनोमेना इज कैन बी सीन इन द रेनबो. तो मान लीजिए कि इफ द सन इज ऑन द वेस्ट साइड and it rains, then we will observe the rainbow on the east side. Okay, and if sun, and vice versa, like sun अगर ईस्ट में रहेगा तो हमें रेनबो कहाँ पे दिखाई देगा, वेस्ट साइड में दिखाई देगा। ये मैंने क्वेश्चन आपको पूछा था when we were taking this chapter. So I think that is it for this chapter. So here are few examples, two examples. So we'll take these also. The absolute refractive index of water is 1.36. What is the velocity of light in the water? So देखिए यहाँ पे हमें क्या दिया है, एब्सोल्यूट रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स दिया है। तो एब्सोल्यूट रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स दिया है मतलब द फर्स्ट मीडियम हैज टू बी what it has to be, it has to be light, sorry, it has to be vacuum. So speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second, मतलब 3 multiplied by 10 10 raised to the power 8 मीटर पर सेकेंड की स्पीड से लाइट वैक्यूम में ट्रैवल करती है। नाउ रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स दिया है यहाँ पे, देखिए n is equals to 1.36, so we have the formula that is n is equals to v1 by v2. So v2 is the velocity of the light in the medium, in the given medium or the water. So we have to find out that. So 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 1.36, that will be equal to 2.21 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 8. So उस लाइट की स्पीड कितनी रहेगी वाटर में, तो 2.21 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 10 रेज़ टू द पावर 8 मीटर पर सेकेंड उस लाइट की स्पीड वाटर में रहेगी। Now, light travels with a velocity of 1.5 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second in a medium. On entering second medium, its velocity becomes 0.75 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. What is the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium? तो फर्स्ट मीडियम के रिस्पेक्ट में अगर हमें सेकेंड मीडियम का रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स निकालना है, तो वी हैव टू पुट द सेकेंड मीडियम एट डिनोमिनेटर एंड फर्स्ट मीडियम एट numerator. So 2 and 1 will be equal to v1 by v2. 2 and 1 will be equal to v1 by v2. So v1 is what, पहले मीडियम की स्पीड रहेगी 1.8 into 10 1.5 into 10 to the power 8 and सेकेंड मीडियम की स्पीड है 0.75 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So refractive index of second medium with respect to first one will be 2. Okay, so this is how we have to use the formulas. If you remember the formula properly, you won't commit mistakes in the examination while solving problems. Okay, so we have completely revised this chapter, and in the next lecture we will revise other chapters as well. Okay, I am also planning test series for you, and as the requests are coming from you people that test series should be harder and it should be like subjective only. Okay, तो सब्जेक्टिव यानी कि आपको उसमें लिखना पड़ेगा और थोड़ी सी हार्ड टेस्ट रहनी चाहिए, ऐसे आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट आ रही है। ओके, नाउ दैट्स फाइन, ठीक है। तो I just want to check how many of you have attended the class completely. So for that, everyone has to put their attendance once again in the chat box. Just put your name. No need to put your standard and medium. Okay, just put your name, complete name. Okay, now Atharva Acharya. Okay, Atharva Tanvi, you can leave class. Okay, very good. Arshad, you can leave the class. ठीक है, लक्ष्य वेरी गुड, ठीक है, कृष ओके, कृष्णा, अमर ओके, ठीक है। तो ठीक है, मतलब सब लोगों ने क्लास अटेंड किया है। आई थिंक ओम ने अटेंडेंस नहीं रखी है, इसका मतलब मे बी ओम का हम जो सिखा रहे हैं उस पर ध्यान नहीं है। दैट्स फाइन, ठीक है, आई नोट द नेम ऑफ ओम। सो दैट्स इट स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक यू, बाय बाय। Okay, I'll see you in the next class. Chalo, bye bye. Now you can leave the class. Bye bye.